live just outside of Toronto, 1:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you all. How you doing? As I'm here alone talking to myself, waiting for y'all to come in. We got donuts, donuts, capital D. But it's good to see you, Eugene. How you doing? I'm doing great, thanks. Thanks for asking. How's it going? Let us know how life is treating you. Drop your scent of the day. Say hello. I'm drinking mud, but it's absolutely delicious. Dan is first. What is happening? Dan, good to see you back again. Dan, we're in the saddle again, Dan. You know where we're going. You know what we got to do. You know what the mission is, Dan. What's happening, Rizzard? Good to see you guys. Pulpa Femmo, hello. Enrique, hello. Good to see you. What's going on? Let us know what you guys are wearing. Let us know how the day is treating you. What is new? What is good? What is bad? What do you want to tell us? What do you want us to know? At this point, we go to bed and wake up at the same time. No, you were getting up at 5:30 to go to the gym. I was just going to sleep. I didn't get to sleep till, oh man, it was probably close to 7. But yeah, here we are. Here we are, ready for another review, another cardio session, another whatever the day is holding us, we're ready for it. Whatever the day has in store, we are ready. But I am in BLEUE. Look at the color of that. This is stained. This is a stain from the oils. Look at this. What is happening? I am in BLEUE, my baby, BLEUE. I can't believe I was going to go to bed at 4 a.m. and wake up at 5:30. I didn't go to the gym, and I was an hour late to work. You sound like me, except I go to the gym, but I'm late for work all the time. It's like work suffers. I go to the gym, but yeah, I'm late for work. But it is what it is. Scent of the day, Dior Eau Sauvage Parfum 2017. Love it. I have the 2012, I think. I'm not familiar with the 2017, but I love it. Pulpa Femos is one of my favorite perfumes. One of mine too. Like, look at that is a dent, you know, that qualifies me as a dent. I love this too. And I've had this since about 2015. This iconic vintage classic Guerlain. Drawn by Sense, what's happening? Good to see Drawn by. Hello again. Just finished work a short while ago, and I haven't even started yet. Scent of the day was Nor Ombre by Izzy Miyake. What's happening, Dushan? Good to see you. Dan says scent of the day, Tom Ford Tobacco Oud. Good stuff. You look like a more handsome Mr. Bean. Thank you so much. My kids call me Mr. Bean all the time. Lynn, it's good to see Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Let us know what you're wearing. Evening from Leeds, England. Hello, Leeds. Good to see England in the house. England representing. We always have a fair representation of England here. What's up, Chucky? You going in an interview? Yeah, a YouTube interview. I'm at the Botanic Gardens, bro. What are you doing there? Where is the Botanic Gardens? And my Baja salt is on the way, Chucky. It should be here today. I ordered salt because of you. $40 for 1 pound of salt. Chucky, this shit better transform me into some sort of fucking reptilian Tyrannosaurus Rex with massive pecs and delts and quads and hammies and all sorts of things. I better be getting my money's worth. That's a lot of money for salt. $40 for a pound of salt. Spaced out, what's happening in Shalimar EDP? I'm in the EDP of BLEUE. This stuff is amazing. It's perfect, and it's fucking fabulous. This is the true fucking fabulous, okay? Tom Ford, you are a liar. You are a liar, because this is fucking fabulous. There you go. Scent of the day, Hermes Bellamy. What's a masculine, clean-smelling cologne you recommend? Hermes. Get the Hermes Terre, one of the colognes from Terre. Eau Fraiche or Eau Givre. Chuck 3. Damn. It is what it is. I went on the Baja website and it was like $17 for the same thing, US dollars. But they don't ship to Canada, Chucky. What is up with that? Why don't they ship to Canada? Mr. P, Green Irish Tweed. I'm going out clubbing tonight, so I was thinking of wearing 1 million Royal. What the hell is that, Royal? I was thinking of doing Le Male today. I had Le Male in my hands. Not the OG Le Male, one of the flankers. What is the big flanker? I can't even remember the damn name of it, but after putting one spray in my hand, I was like, oh God, I do not want to wear this today. Where's my baby? My baby, my powdery bomb, my powdery baby. Who here loves Little Blue? Who hates it? Who is like kind of in between? Chuck is in Le Leon. Jared, good to see Jared. Savage Elixir, what a beast. It is so beastly, eh, Jared? What is happening, Serapio? Let us know what you're wearing. Eugene, do you still talk with Christo? We tell him we miss him dearly. You're going to have to tell him yourself because I haven't spoken to him in years. These new masculine releases smell like toxic sludge, honestly. Which ones specifically, Spaced? Which ones are you talking about? There are like 18 Paco Rabanne 1 millions. This is why I lose track. This is why I don't follow these damn designers. And Royal and Oud are my favorite. No idea there is a 1 million Royal or Oud. Crazy. Do you like Suavissima by Profumo? Don't know it, honestly, OJ. I never even heard of it. You would get a hard on if you saw this scenery. Dude, yesterday I was looking in the mirror and I got a hard on. It was just like instant boing. It just happens. Like I was naked and I just kind of looked down at it. I just looked at it, you know, it just kind of went boing. It's like, what the? I want to smell Mugler, Amen, Phantasm. It has a chocolate in it, which is intriguing. I watched L'Artisan Spotlight video today. Hope Timbuktu lives up to the hype once my samples gets to me. I watched L'Artisan Spotlight. Whose Spotlight was it? There's a lot of love for Timbuktu. Bertrand du Chevaux Vetiver fragrance. Which Arsène Lupin is better, Dandy or Vuillu? Dandy is the big frankincense one. It's the big smoky violet leaf, frankincense. It's super dry and pasty, leathery. Vuillu is the soft sandalwood one. It's got like some green coniferous notes, maybe some cypress, woody notes, very powdery, vanillic, very soft, a little bit suedey, super, super soft, eh? It's very discreet. Dandy is much louder. Dandy's like an explosion next to Vuillu. I prefer Lupin. Dandy. I prefer Dandy. Suavissima is a baby powder bomb. Most intense I own. This is quite powdery. This is super powdery. Like cosmetic powder. But it's spicy. This is soft as well. I love this for its softness. This is a big floral. An old classic floral. Little Blue. The night hour. Not quite the witching hour. This is that time of day, that space in between light and dark, where the sky is, well, it's blue, but like the blue hour, you know? It's like, it's not quite dark enough where you can see the stars, but the sun is down. And I think that's what the violet here portrays, is that bluish shower. Because violet does give off that, I think, like that purple effect. So this guy is kind of like dark purple. I have 15 L'Artisan perfumers, all vintage bottles. Awesome. L'Artisan Spotlight, your video with Crystal where you trash their old bottles, but in reality their new bottles are what's awful and boring. Encens Mythique or Patchouli Ardent? Which one do you like more? Why? Encens Mythique. I wasn't a big fan of Patchouli Ardent. It didn't really, it's not a fragrance that held me, you know? Just didn't really care for it. It was a little bit rough, a little bit patchy. I'm obsessed with summer ouds lately. I got Oud Mineral and I'm next gonna get Guerlain Aqua Legora Oud Yuzu. Summer ouds is weird. Because like oud is a big note and now they're trying to freshen it. Everybody wants fresh perfumes, eh? It's such a thing. Antoine says the demand for fresh perfumes is insane. Everybody wants fresh shit. You're wearing the exact same coat and everything as your last life. I'm not wearing anything the same as my last life. Yesterday's live, I was wearing sailor stripes, blue and white nautical stripes sweater. Today I'm wearing a cardigan and a button-down shirt. Is BLEUE extract different from the EDP or just richer? It is way, the Parfum is the best concentration, but this is the EDP. This is excellent as well. I love how everything comes alive in the Parfum. Everything, like the powders, the spices, the aniseed is incredible in the Parfum. It's here, the aniseed here is, it's here, but it's not as like tenacious, the aniseed, the licorice, you know, but in the Parfum, oh man, when it heats up on your body, the powders, the cosmetic-y powders, the vanillas, you know, the tonka beans, the Guerlain comes to life on your skin, eh? Absolutely incredible. And very granny. It's like the perfect granny perfume. Do you like L'Heure de Nuit? I do. I have L'Heure de Nuit as well, but I prefer this. L'Heure de Nuit is definitely a take on L'Heure de Bleu. It's like an updated version, but it's not really. It's so similar. Bro, my damn box ain't moving up there. I'm gonna complain to Leza. You know what? There's a damn strike going on here. A postal strike. I don't know what to do, Chucky. What can we do? I love L'Heure de Bleu. Same here. It's one of my absolute favorites. I love how soft it is, you know, throughout the day. And it's magical and it's ghostly, you know, it's not heavy. It's not like overwhelming or bombarding. It doesn't wear like a big fur coat. Even though there's a leather note in here, it's quite soft. But it's a perfume that really comes and goes throughout the day. It's got like these soft gourmand touches, like where you want to eat it. It's got this cherry, almondy, marzipan thing, you know. It smells kind of like a pie or like some sort of souffle or something you want to eat. You know, not quite honeyed like baklava, but kind of that feeling, you know? Really nice. The violet in the opening is mesmerizing. I love the violet. You got the bergamot in the top. You know, the Guerlain, bergamot and vanilla in the base. That's all there. The tonka bean, but it's super dry as well. Very dry. It's a big dry floral. Are you still getting Zuzu? Absolutely. I wore Zuzu again last night. I love Zuzu. I'm obsessed with the caramel in Zuzu. A good transparent oud is Agari Ben. You find that fresh? What's happening, Tripler? Where are we going today? Who's bringing the Jolly Ranchers? Scent of the day is Encens Mythique, coincidentally. It's that particular electric blue at that tiny moment of twilight. I love the name of the perfume, but it's too powerful for me. Sometimes it makes me cry. What do you mean that it's too powerful? The message that is sending is too powerful, or the scent itself is too strong? I think it's the message, because if it's making you want to cry, like, is it making you want to cry because you find it a sad perfume, or what? What's going on? Grandpa vibes. Yeah, looks like I was having tea and biscuits this morning, reading the newspaper, right? That's okay, man. I'm down with that. Fresh demand is so high. I have so many woody, thick fragrances, and I need to beef up my summer collection. Jared, he looks great. Stop hating. I don't think he's hating. Eugene, have you tried BLEUE Exquise from Annie Goutal? It's a great iris made in the 80s. I can see you liking it. No, by Annie Goutal. I don't think I've tried it. You look fresh and the perfume matches the outfit vibes. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. All the Guerlain extracts are next level magical. They are insanely good. They're insanely expensive, but they're insanely good. Like, really, really good, especially if you're obsessed with that Guerlain. The Guerlain is addictive, you know. It's extremely addictive, and once you get a taste of it, you don't want to put it down. L'Heure de Nuit smells much more musky to me, less interesting and deep. I find they give off very similar vibes. Which perfume makes you feel the most nostalgic or melancholic? It's usually Guerlain's, like L'Heure Bleu, like Mitsuko, like Jiki, like Après Leonde, even though I don't own Après Leonde, like Samsara, like Vol de Nuit. Vol de Nuit is amazing as well, like for nostalgia. And, you know, that's got the Guerlain too, the vanilla, the tonka bean, and the base. It's so damn delicious, you know. You'd never imagine that perfume can make you feel such a way. Like you want to eat it. But they're all really, really great. A lot of Chanel's do that to me as well. 5, Bois des Îles, Bella de Speedo. Turn on, tune, and drop out. What's happening again and again? It's good to see you. Eugene, I'm joking, is what it is for now. Hopefully it's gonna go. Hopefully it's gonna go soon. I'm sure shit is gonna start piling up, and Canada Post is gonna, you know, it's gonna cause a lot of problems. You know, they were in debt. $750 million they lost last year. So Canada, that's Canada running their own post office. Pulling your leg. Fan of Vol de Nuit extract and Bois des Îles extracts. Top. I have Vol de Nuit extract, not the Bois des Îles though. I noticed Givenchy Organza and Amarage on my mom's dresser the other day. Do you like those, or do you like white florals in general? I love white florals, but I'm not familiar with these Givenchys. They're a little bit before my time. Who the hell was the side boob Jolly Rancher? I don't know. She comes and goes here and there. Greetings from Aruba. Good to see Aruba in the house. I want to get Spiritus so bad. I'm going to Europe next year. I might get it there because it's cheaper, plus tax refund. Yeah, they're pretty expensive here. I got a couple of new Guerlains from Europe as well. I'm not buying them retail here. They're going to come to over $500, and I don't think modern Guerlains are worth that. Thoughts on Queer Beluga? Is it worth it? Yes, Queer Beluga is great. I want a backup of Queer Beluga before it goes. I think Queer Beluga will be discontinued. If they can discontinue Tonka Imperial, they can discontinue anything, and I think Queer Beluga can be discontinued as well, and I don't ever want to be without it. Oh, she's here. I'd like to think I'm inspired. Today's prime time. Yeah, the Jolly Rancher is here, but I can't hang out very long. My day is already short. My day is very short. I'm gonna have to be heading out soon, but good to see Nora. Let us know what you guys are wearing. Nora the Explorer, what are you wearing? Let us know. I am in L'Heure Bleu, and I've also brought my big bottle in case you guys like big things. So I got this from the Guerlain boutique when they had one in Toronto. I've not opened it yet, but I don't think I'll open it. I'll just keep it for a keepsake, you know. This is a 500 ml eau de parfum. And they had this thing at the boutique, like Toronto had a Guerlain boutique, and you would collect points like any other place, same as when you buy gas or groceries. Fucking luxury boutique giving out points. Could never imagine Chanel doing that, right? But they would give out points, and I collected enough points where I got a couple of these 500 ml B bottles. And look at the bees on there. Lovely, eh? Really gorgeous packaging. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like the stream before the gym. Guys, double tap the screen. Nora is in Mon Guerlain today. Oh yeah, I wore that a couple weeks ago. I'm obsessed with Guerlain bottles. Today I'm wearing Oud Nude by Guerlain. I'm male. Oh, thank you for sharing that. OJ, how are you enjoying Oud Nude? All these comments are selling me on the Celine line. Sample set may come soon. I didn't see anyone mention Celine, but I back that up. Yes, get the Celine samples. I'm a big fan of the Celine house. I love Zuzu. I'm obsessed with Zuzu. Last night, actually, after my meditation, I had a shower. After I was live with you guys, I had a shower and I put on some Dom Paris. I think I like Zuzu better than Dom Paris now, you know? Oud Nude is stunning. I want to get that soon. Maybe Black Friday. Do they have Guerlain sales for Black Friday? And where? Those 500 mLs are juicier than Nora's Aura. I got one of them in Cologne Imperial. Damn, what do you know about Nora's Aura? And how juicy is it? Wow, crazy beautiful bottle. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm lucky to have. I have this, and I think I have Mitsuko. Yeah, Mitsuko. Blue. I was close to getting the third one, but the boutique closed. The boutique in Toronto closed. But I think they had transferred their point system over to Holt Renfrew. I'll have to double check that. Yeah, this is a work of art, really. Really gorgeous. Hey Eugene, I just tried BLEUE, loved it. My mom also loved it. Awesome, Tool. So glad to hear that. I was saying, I had a stream last night. I started at 3 o'clock in the morning. I ended up deleting it, but I was saying in last night's stream, there's this young girl that works at one of the pot shops, and she always gives me a disc. She gives me the seniors discount. It's an extra 10% on top of the discount they already give, eh? And we're talking about perfume all the time. She's always telling me I smell good, and she wears perfume a lot, so I brought her BLEUE samples, or Les Epps Today samples. And she sprayed BLEUE, and the first thing coming out of her mouth, the first thing she said was, "Oh my God, my dead grandma would love this." And I'm like, did she just say dead grandma? Like, the first thing she thought of when she sprayed BLEUE was dead grandma. And I was like, oh my God. Like, to me, that's good. That's a good thing, because grandmas smell good, and I love granny perfume, you know? But hearing it from somebody else, or hearing it in such a way, it doesn't sound so good. But then I'm like, you know what? BLEUE is also kind of like a dead grandma smell as well. So I'm not really all that offended. But I'm glad your mom loved it, Tool. Awesome. Good to hear. Thanks for the feedback. Christy. Good to see Christy in the house. Hello, Christy. How are you doing? Let us know what you're wearing. No scent of the day yet. Going to get my BLEUE. Yeah, give it a whirl. Spray some, everybody, if you've got BLEUE, spray some on. Let us know what you think. What do you get from BLEUE? It's very super melancholy, eh? This is a very beautiful melancholy perfume. It's so soft, elegant, dry. It's so dated. It's kind of like mothballs, I'll be honest. It is a little bit mothball-y. Eugene, would you ever want to move to the States or no? It's not something I think about, Jared, to be honest. I wouldn't mind visiting, but I'd love to move to Europe. I think I'm more of a Europe person. Ako nemate dobru guzu, nosite parfum Zuzu. Dushan, what's happening? I really enjoyed Oud Nude too. Senta des Locom Keiko Machete, says Sicily. Dushan. Did you get that, OJ? Oh, OJ says Pozdrav. He's familiar. Grandma's had amazing perfume. Salute. All we need is the birds in the bee bottle. That's a huge compliment, I think. It was, you know, at the end of the day, I took it as a compliment, even though, like, on the spot, I didn't really think much of it, but it was after I was like, for some reason, it hit me what she said, like, dead grandma perf. I was like, what the fuck? Did she really say that? Like, on the spot, it didn't hit me. I just kind of laughed. Omar is in Dior Homme Intense. Let me see your bottle again, Eugene. My sample is pretty dark. Here we go. This is pretty dark. Dark amber. Even though there's not amber. There might be a bit of amber in here. It's way more like vanillas and incense. Quite a bit of incense. I love Dior's Eau d'Isfahan. That's my favorite Dior. What do you... Nora, that's such a big, bold perfume. It's quite masculine too, I imagine. And oudi. What do you love about Eau d'Isfahan? And do you find it easy to wear? BLEUE is dense to me, like an almost chewy quality. Love the clove in it, yeah. The clove, I think the clove is a little bit misrepresented. I wish the clove was a little bit stronger. But everything is super soft in here, right? And you have to wait for that, like some of the notes to pop up. Not everything is visible at once. But I know in the extrait, the anise seed really strikes a chord with me. BLEUE is dense. See, I find it soft. I haven't yet chosen a perfume for today. BLEUE it will be. It is 1:34. If I go, I'm gonna have to get going really soon. Unless I don't go to the gym. And I love Fève, Dior Fève too. The big tonka bean. Big creamy tonka bean. Me too, I like Fève. I heard it's getting discontinued. Dude, they've been saying that forever. That Fève is going to be discontinued. I love to visit Vermont from Montreal. Vermont is beautiful. I mean, it does have some classical touches to it, but reminded me of fucking Fabulous by Tom Ford. Which one, Tool? What are we talking about? Eugene, visit me in New York City. You'll never want to move here because of the city, not me. Maybe, you know, if I ever come to New York. I haven't been to New York since I was 20. Eugene is our Balkan man. I also love grandma perfumes, and people would usually say it smells nostalgic, clean, and powdery. Eugene understands Serbian. Well, I mean, my parents are Croatian, Bosnian, Herzegovinian. So, yeah, I understand Croatian, Serbian, a little bit Macedonian. Not really. Macedonian is more different. Croatian and Serbian are super similar. Not all dialects, but they're closer than Slovenian. Albanian, I don't really understand. Albanian's a bit different. What else is up there in those regions? Ooh, Oud d'Isfahan is great, but I like Oud Rosewood more. Oud d'Isfahan is massive. It is a massive I remember the first time I wore that to work. I remember coming into work in the morning and some guy, my friend Dan, he goes, Dan, he goes, you smell like a fucking French whore. That's what you smell like. And that was one of the best compliments I ever got too. I think it was the clove that rung out that French whore compliment. Is clove hoary? It's dirty. Clove can be dirty. To the next generation, grandpa perfume will be aquatics. Yes, Fève is so creamy. I love creamy. Middle Eastern women love wearing thick, syrupy oud scents. Bellam reminded me of fucking Fabulous. Bellam to me is more floral. Really? I'll have to try. I'll have to revisit fucking Fabulous. It's been forever since I smelled it, but I thought it was an almond perfume. Said to the morning, BLEUE, says Bobby. Yeah, buddy, check this out, Bobby Ono. 500 mLs. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I was born in Mostar. I love Mostar. I love it. I love it. I love that city. I've been there, like, right after the war when it was torn down. You saw shells, like, through. You could put your head in to somebody's family room. You know, it was kind of sad walking down the street, walking past the building, and there'd be a whole big hole in there, and you can literally put your head in through the hole, and there you end up in somebody's living room, dining room, bathroom, you know what I mean? But it was a little bit scary being there, but it was a beautiful place. I love the bridge. I love the river. I just loved kind of the environment there. Smelling BLEUE again, it still reminds me of my boys when they were babies. Definitely nostalgic. Yeah, it has kind of a baby vibe to it. It might be the powders. It's like baby powders. You gotta watch a Serbian film. Which film? I don't like fucking Fabulous. I don't know why. French whores is such a compliment. Yeah, I guess it is, right? Guys, double tap the screen, give the stream a lick. But I'm gonna have to go really quick because time is running out. My in-laws love Dior Purple Oud. 3 of them own it and wear it a ton. Wow, 3 of them. I'm not crazy about Purple Oud. I was born in Slovenia, but Serbia is my soul. Is that new? No, Bobby, I've had this forever. I've had this, I got this at the Guerlain boutique in Toronto before they closed down. And when did they close? In 2020? So I probably had this for about 6, 7, 8 years maybe. Have you smelled BDK, Vanilla Leather, or Velvet Tonka? I want to get BDK for my collection. No, I haven't smelled. I mean, I've smelled them in passing, but really, I didn't really get to spend any time. Where are you headed? I'm off at the gym. I'm gonna go do some cardio. What's happening, Germs? Velvet Tonka is yummy. Tap twice like Bobby this morning. Bobby, did you tap twice this morning? Thank you for tapping, Tripler. Tripler always tapping something. We get Tripler on stream. Tripler, come on stream sometime. We want to hear all your secrets. We want to hear Nora's secrets too. Dushan, BLEUE smells like riding on the Orient Express. This will probably last a lifetime. Would the mini boutique at Hallfront not carry these? I don't know. I was told that, you know, Guerlain, the boutique, had a point system, and once they closed, they were going to transfer that over to Holtz. But I've never really talked to anyone about that, so you're leaving so soon. Yeah, I got to go. What secret do you want to hear? Any secrets that you want to share with us? Giving off some hot Mr. Rogers vibe. And Tripler face reveal incoming. Hey, that's how we got the duck, you know? That's how we got the duck. And now he's like one of the most significant reviewers on YouTube, especially when it comes to vintage. He's changed the complete game just by showing up on like a live stream one day, and now he's here for good. Tripler, you never know, man. You never know. Now the duck is he's more current than Luca Torin. Get Tripler in the car. Yeah, Tripler's incoming. We got a question. We got to interview Tripler. There's so much I want to know. Secret, I'm saving myself for marriage. Ivana Fragrance. Hi, Ivana. Kakoste. Hi, everyone. Good to see Ivana Fragrance Voyage in the house. I'll come on the show if I visit Montreal. Live and uncut. All right, cool. Deal. But I'm in Toronto. Why in Montreal? The boutique closed. Well, you stopped buying from them. No money for rent. No, I stopped buying when they stopped making good perfumes. Do you wear sometimes Iris Terrefi? Why yes, why not? You know what? I was going to do Iris Terrefi. Like, I was thinking of doing Iris Terrefi for prime time. So I'll wear it then. Maybe I'll do it next week. What's #1 conspiracy theory that makes you really think? Oh man, you want to go down the conspiracy theory thing? Oh, we'll be here forever. But there's so many. There's so many conspiracies. I don't know if they start out as conspiracies or they're meant to be conspiracies, but what is yours? What is it you want to hear? What is it you want to talk about, Nora? Centre de Coromandel EDP, says Colvin Kloss. Bok Dule. I imagine she's talking to Dushan. Who killed JFK? What's happening, Rudy? You know. I think the moon is a huge conspiracy. I don't think we've ever been to the moon. I think that's BS. Do you think Tupac, MJ are still alive? No, I don't think they're still alive. I think they're dead. But I think they were killed by... I don't like Chanel perfumes nor YSL. I agree with you on YSL, but I love Chanel. I wouldn't want to live without Chanel perfumes. Chanel or Guerlain, to be honest, like more of the classic Guerlains. The new Guerlains there's still, some of them are still good, but I think they're overpriced for what they are. I like YSL Baby Cat. Do you have snow in Toronto there? No, not yet, but we will. Fuh! What's happening, Richard? Rich Mitch. I get so many compliments on Baby Cat. You probably get compliments on whatever you wear. You could just get out of bed and have bedhead and somebody would compliment you. My friend just bought 200 ml of number 22 with EDT above Chanel and she will send me a nice decant. That's a good friend. You don't like it. Baby Cat? I don't own Baby Cat. Not the conspiracies. It's too early in the day. You don't like I'm not a big fan of the YSL line, the private lines. I had Queer once and I got rid of it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't enjoy it. I found it too synthetic and it's just not very interesting. Are you a Sagittarius? I am a Sag. I'm a big Sag. Big fat Sag. Nauman, hello. Good to see Nauman. Nauman Ollie. Hope you're doing well. Chanel has strong dead grandma vibes. YSL smells synthetic. I think that's why I love Chanel, because of those grandma vibes. And it's right, they do have granny vibes. Maybe not as much as Guerlain. Guerlain might have even more grannier vibes. Like Shalimar is total cougar. Right? Chanel all the way. Same here. Chanel all the way. Baby Cat smells like cat, kitten, kitty. What is that? YSL Private is overrated. Agree fully. Fully agree. A lot of those Versace private line is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Versace private line. Even the packaging, I wasn't crazy about the weird packaging. Black. I'm sure it fits into their line somehow. I don't know how, but I'm sure they've worked that in. What else? Armani private line is like hit and miss. They have some good ones. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sandra B. Good to see you. It's snowing in Paris. It feels like the end of the world here. No way. Why? Does it not usually snow in Paris? I'm telling you, the first day of snow here in Toronto is like the city shuts down. People forget how to drive. They don't have their winter tires. They're not ready. We're driving 10 kilometers an hour. We're crashing into things. It's like mental. People go mental. The first day of snow is crazy. I'm Sagittarius as well. What does that mean to you, though? Does it mean anything? Do you follow your zodiac? I don't really follow zodiac. I don't know a whole lot about astrology. I love grandmas, but live ones. Is Guerlain phasing out their 100 ml bottles? I'm having difficulty finding a few. What's happening, Alan Hansen? Which 100 ml bottles of which perfume? This is 75 ml. I don't know what the new ones are. The new packaging. Are they 75 or 100? Is that what you're asking? Received my Queer de Lancôme bottle yesterday. It is so good. It is so good. Queer de Lancôme is really good. It's also snowing like crazy here in Zurich. My uncle lived in Zurich. Baby cat smells like a warm vanilla cat with clean fur just sat on your chest. Baby cat smells like a warm vanilla cat with clean fur just sat on your chest. That actually sounds quite cool. I smelled baby cat once. I remember Tara. What happened to Tara? Tara, she was obsessed with baby cat. And because of her, I went to go smell it. And I thought, all right, it's nice, right? It's really nice, but just didn't captivate me. How's everything with your birthday going on? Everything's going great. I never think about it, Dan. It's not something I think about ever. It's like my family is making a big deal out of it. I'm like, guys, it's just one day, you know what I mean? They're like, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Who are we gonna call? I was like, I don't know, leave me out of it. I don't want to be any part of it, you know? Whatever you guys want to do is okay. I just want to go to the gym. That's all I want to do on my birthday. I don't really care. And eat steak and be with my family. What we do, I don't really care. I want to be with my kids. I want to be with my parents and my brother and my sister and, you know, their family. I have some other relatives that'll come visit, but now Guerlain is so chic to me. The La Matière collection is just perfect. Guerlain, yeah, the Matière collection is kind of chic. I would agree with that. I wouldn't call the old stuff chic, though. I think it'll be difficult to sell the truck if you've smoked in it. Herb will impregnate that lining and seats. It's not something I worry about either. I'll let the next owner worry about it, but it'll be okay. Prada Olfactories is better. Gucci Private Line is great. Alchemist Garden Collection. I recommend smelling those. Yeah, I own a lot of those. I like the Gucci Private Line. Surprising, though. Who would have thought? I agree. Versace ones were so disappointing. Every single one of them were really... Versace Private Line is so ignored. It's embarrassing. Literally, no one talks about it. There's nothing to talk about. They're really, really bad, dude. I wouldn't want to. I'd rather be perfume free. Dior Homme should have been a Chanel, though. It is a Chanel. It is literally a Chanel. Dior's best perfume is literally a Chanel. It was made by a Chanel perfumer who wasn't with Chanel at the time, but his dad was. That could have been a less exclusive. Dior Homme should have been a less exclusive. But Chanel's like, yeah, not good enough for us. Let Dior have it. I like Armani Privy Rose d'Arabie. I have Rose d'Arabie. I found Chanel as a brand comes off a bit pretentious. Don't know why. Yeah, I can feel that a bit too. They stick to they stick in their own lane and they don't really come out of it. You know, they know who they are. They know their identity. Unlike Dior. Dior is constantly like shifting gears and changing lanes. Flying Hawaiian. I think Opium is fantastic and it's a YSL. Yeah, a lot of the older YSLs are superb. I like Euphoria myself, and you? Calvin Klein Euphoria? Oh, I love Gucci Alchemist collection. A little simple, but good first impression. Which ones are your favorites? I like the amber, the soft amber vanilla. That's really nice. Eye of the Tiger. The violet one is also really nice. You must stay at home if it snows in the southern USA. It's mandatory. Is that really? Is that real? They can make you stay home? That's crazy. You're going to be the big 50. Yeah, 50. That's right. Never thought that day would come. I remember being a kid thinking about 50, thinking, holy shit, that's fucking old. I'll never be 50, I thought. I literally thought that, like, I'll never be 50. I'll never be that age. I need a girl that loves me like Eugene loves his Chanels. Why do you need a girl to love you like that? You gotta love yourself like that, Colbin Kloss. First you love yourself, then somebody else will love you. But if you don't love yourself, you're gonna have a tough time finding someone else to love you. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's not for like another month away, but thank you. Thoughts on Mancera Intense Cedrat Boise? I had the Cedrat Boise. I thought it was one of the worst perfumes I've ever smelled in my life. I haven't tried the Intense, and I immediately got rid of it. I did not want it in my house. I blind bought it off of the hype. Samir had a bottle, and I just happened to be in there. I was like, all right, I'll buy this. Oh my God, I thought I was wearing vinegar. It was so, Did not enjoy it. The Aventus knockoff, eh? Tara fell in love and then got engaged. She looks very happy. Miss her though. Yeah, we miss her videos. We miss her here in the streams. She would come on the stream sometimes. She was always in the chat. You know, she was fun. She was engaging. And she was super nice to everyone. Which fragrance reminds you of the snow? Cristal. Chanel's Cristal reminds me of snow. And it reminds me of chunks of ice flowing down river. It's so cold. Why? Why does Cristal remind me of ice and snow? What reminds you guys of snow? Guerlain has the Four Seasons. They have the winter fragrance. It's got a big snowflake on its packaging. But it's also like 25,000 US dollars or euros or something. Colbin Kloss says Chanel number 22 reminds him of the snow. Upcharge for the vehicle, high THC content. Yeah, man, it'll be flowing better. Your kids and family must be excited to celebrate you. Yeah, they are. My mom is super excited. My mom is the big, like, caretaker of the family. The big, you know, she does everything. You know, so she's planning. Right now, she's decorating the house for Christmas already, like pulling her ornaments out of the basement. And she's just super excited to be, you know, doing something and engaging in that. So, yeah, they are. She's excited. My sister's excited. She's planning something. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I'll come along. You know what I mean? I'll be there. I think he was just being nice, asking you about your birthday, and you got angry. Did I get angry? I didn't get angry. I don't really get angry. God, I don't remember the last time I got angry. Jovoy and 22 are great as snow. Dushan says, Coben Klaus, take my girlfriend. Pradeep, hello there. Good to see Pradeep. Yes, Bobby, you were right. Pat Lester, what's happening? Drum roll, please. Sent to the day. Bellam. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. There's your drum roll. And I was craving iris fragrance and yours came to mind. Thank you so much, Pat Lester. Almost done with my sample and might have to buy a bottle. Awesome. Love you, Pat Lester. Good to see you. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying Bellam. Dead Granny perfume. Somebody called it yesterday. Kaftan YSL is an awesome incense. What is the Cuir de Lancôme business? What is it similar to? I would call it a Russian leather, a very spicy Russian leather. Some people prefer it to Cuir de Russie. You know, some old heads. Horseboy is here. Rich fragrance reminds you of mulled wine. Un Rose, Frederick Mull's Un Rose has a wine accord in it. Mancera Cedra Boise is kind of like Creed Aventus is one of their best sellers. Yeah, it's one of the worst things I've ever smelled, honestly. Voice of the Snake I like the most. Yeah, very dark, incensey, smoky, resinous. Voice of the Snake, was that the oud? It was. Voice of the Snake was the oud. I found that very similar with the other incensey one. Tiger Stroll. What is this? Tiger Stroll. Nora, Cedra Boise smells kind of off though. That's how I found it as well. It felt like I was wearing vinegar. The best Aventus knockoff is Club de Nuit Intense. Have you tried any of Papillon's fragrances? I have. I've got some samples of them. And I enjoyed pretty much everything I smelled. I want to get Creed Millésime Imperial. May bet your mom makes a mean dumpling. She's a great cook. The kids love her food. It's like they'd rather eat grandma's food than eat out any day of the week. Wow, such a sweet mom. She is. She's the best mom. Really, like, one of my best friends. One of the best friends I've ever had. Like, I could always, always, always depend on her for anything. I wouldn't come to her a lot of the times with my stuff because it would just be too much for her and she would worry, and I don't want her to worry, right? So it'd just be easier to deal with stuff on my own. But then I'd tell her afterwards, like, so she wouldn't have to stress. How come you deleted last night's stream? Oh, you had to be there. It was just a one-off. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the night streams. Cristal is a perfect choice, yes. I think my favorite month is May and September. I can't stand winter at all. Where'd that come from? Are those your favorite months for wearing perfume? All the workout will be undone this holiday. It could be, but imagine if I didn't work out, what I'd look like then, Pradeep. No one asked Eugene about his birthday. He gets annoyed and sassy. Did I get annoyed, really, for my birthday? What part specifically annoyed me? Maybe because it's, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, I don't think I'm annoyed. I think you guys are tricking me. I know myself. I'm not annoyed. I'm not upset. A parent's dream is watching their children grow. My son is 15. I feel so old when he reaches 50. Ooh, yeah. My oldest is 20. And they grow and they change and everything happens so fast. And here you are. One day you're sitting here and you have a 20-year-old son. And you're like, where did that come from? What's going on here? How did everything happen so fast? Yeah, but it's great watching your kids grow and become the person they're supposed to, you know? Lancome smell very synthetic to me. Can't get into them. Have you tried the leather though? Cuir de Lancome. Midnight Stroll is my favorite black bottle. Yeah, Midnight Stroll, Voice of the Snake. Yeah, that's what it is, Midnight Stroll. What do I call it? Tiger Stroll? Midnight Stroll is the incense one. I like Midnight Stroll over Voice of the Snake as well. Frederick Mull mentioned, definitely my favorite brand. Stay of Summer is the best white bottle. I don't have that one. I like the musks that they use though. Most people in my culture don't celebrate birthdays. It's more chill that way, to be honest. Yeah, like to me, it's just not a big deal. My birthday, you know what I mean? It's just another day. Maybe that's how I responded. It's like, to me, it's not a big deal. Birthday isn't a big deal for me, you know. I don't go like crazy. I don't have this big list of demands that need to be met on my birthday. The birthday monster, you know, like the Bridezilla. There's got to be birthday Godzillas out there like that too. Suggest me some best soft perfume for family gatherings. Dior Amour is a good soft floral. That's one of my favorite soft perfumes. My grandparents don't even know their birthdays. Hey, lots of people don't know their birthdays. I was going to say a specific race, but no, I held back. Lots of people don't know their birthdays because they weren't registered, as you know, they're only allowed to have certain amount of kids. So lots of children weren't registered in certain countries. Where's Christo been? Are you guys still in contact? Christo's moved away. He's gone. He's left the province many years ago. He moved far, far away, and he's in isolation. We hope he's doing well wherever he is, whatever he's doing, you know. If you see him, tell him we miss him too. But we don't know what he's been up to be honest. Eugene, what's the most lipsticky, waxy Chanel fragrance? It might be number 5. 522. Bois d'Azil, maybe less. I think 5 is the most waxy. Pastelly. No, I think 22 is the most pastelly, but 5 is more waxier. What is it to you guys? Most lipsticky, waxy, yeah. Let's see. I find cocoa quite lipsticky. Or maybe it's more powdery. No, my birthday didn't pass. It's next month, Ree. I was the first one to bring up your birthday, and you said, I don't think about that stuff. I don't care, but low-key with an attitude. I didn't mean to come across like that, but I don't really, it's not a big deal for me. I saw a video of you recently from a year ago, a bit more round in the face there. Progress is showing. Slowly, yeah. But consistency is the key. You got to be consistent. I think like 70% of old Fragcom is gone and probably never going to return. I think Fragcom changed along with the growth of internet and YouTube. It became a business and clickbait. Well, we're here. Thank you for being with us. What's gone in the past is past. There's nothing we can do. If you were there and enjoyed it, you're lucky. If not, we move forward and find new things to discover. My favorite Gucci is Eyes of the Snake. Eyes of the Snake. Gucci is hippie perfume. No, not the new stuff. Have you considered a fedora? I have a fedora tripler. We'll find it complete this look today. Old man chic. That's how I roll. Yeah, I can pull that. I've got a fedora. I don't know if the colors would match though. There's a lot of browns and natural tones in it, where this is quite gray and I've got black on. I don't know, black and brown can sometimes go, but not always. A birthday Godzilla. You know what I mean though, right? Someone like me, I wish someone, including anyone from my family, would care to even wish me on my birthday. My family never cares, wants to celebrate, and it low-key hurts. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. That's unfortunate, but when's your birthday? Yeah, that would suck. That's why it's nice to have, like, you know, beautiful people around you that support you and are there for you. And you know, they're not always there for you every single moment of every single day, but you know, when you need them, you have somebody to turn to. The people that go live for the birthdays are the best, hoping for birthday super chats. Is that a thing? I might have to try it, Rudy. Remember me. My boyfriend is a birthday Godzilla. Tell us about that. What do you mean? See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. It's 2 o'clock. I want to know all about this. Save it for tomorrow. I gotta go. I gotta get this workout in. I think Gaiac 10 is the safest fragrance ever made in existence. It won't offend anyone at all. Where are your snacks? I've got no snacks. I'm fasting. I'm just eating ashes all over the place. I'm fasting. Bobby, I assure you, hippies don't wear Gucci. Hippies don't spend $300 on perfume. I'm pretty sure Tripler's right there. Le Labo Labdom is so gross. Like, damn. It's like Musk Ravageur. Eugene is not old man. Oh my God. I'm not. I don't feel old, so. And 50 is just the number. 31 Route, 1932. Oh my God, I'm way behind. Mesia, lipsticky, waxy. God, this is such a great chat. How are you, sir? I'm doing great. The outfit gives older uncle vibes. August 9th is your birthday. Very close to Rich Mitch's. The cardigan is top clothing item. But happy belated birthday, Dan. You know, we'll hope you had a great birthday. Rudy thinks you're wearing Jeffrey Bean. Rudy's a funny guy. Have a nice day, Gene. Thank you so much, Colbin Claus. The stream is not over until it's frozen. Guys, I'm going to freeze it now because I really, really, really got to go. As much as I'd love to sit and chat, but I need to balance my day. I really need to balance. Balance is key. August 9th, the same day as Michael Kors, Whitney Houston. A day is not enough for my birthday. He needs a whole birthday week. Holy smokes, like a vacation. A smart guy, you know? Take him on a vacation. That's what I got to start doing. You know, I need to have more demands and stop being so passive about shit like that. Get as much as you can out of life, but I get it another way. Anyway, I'm going to get it right now. I'm going to go in there right now and I'm going to get it and I'm going to punch it right here and I'll be good. I'm going to get my birthday gift that way. But guys, have a great day. We will see you tomorrow, Friday. Oh my God, it's Friday already. Unbelievable. See how that happens? It's like, how did we get here already? It was just last week. Guys, love you. See you. Have a great day.